A white woman walked into a black-owned restaurant and this happened. Check it out.
So I'm in Houston and I went to a black-owned business today and I'm, walking around, kind of looking around, and I put my bag down and the owner comes running from the back and he's like, "What are you doing? Don't put your purse on the floor, ma'am. We got perfectly good chairs over here that will hold your purse." And I just kind of start laughing. Haha. He goes, "A black woman would never put her purse on the floor." And I said, "Well, sir, I'm not nearly that refined." And he just kind of stopped and looked at me very confused, like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "As refined as a black woman. I'm not that refined." And he looks me dead in my face and goes, "You right, you not." Read me for absolute filth right there in the middle of the store.
So as you saw or heard her say there, she basically went into a black-owned restaurant in Houston and, she sat down and placed her purse on the floor. And so she said the business owner went over and says, "Oh, no, we got a chair for you and all that. Put your purse on the chair." And basically, like black women would never do that. And she says, "I'm not as refined as black women." Well, I'll let you go on to tell that story. I have my opinions on that, Yes, as black women, we can be very refined. Yeah, we know that. Don't put your purse on the floor because it make your money low, right? That's an old saying. Girl, don't put your purse on the floor. It's going to make your money low. And the floor was dirty, right? So I didn't know, as a black woman, I would never even think of doing that because, again, I've heard those things and it's dirty because then you're going to put your purse in your car and your house and things like that. And yeah. But it sounds like it was a brother that told her that, right? Don't be putting it. And then she said he agreed, "Well, yeah, you right." About black women being more refined. But see, that goes back in the gap. Of course, we know on the plantation, especially us as black American women, we were the ones that did the cleaning and taking care of the children and, the civilization of them. Of course, you go all the way back to the Moors and all of that. That's what we did, right? Like, yeah, you need to take a bath and stuff every day. And yeah, perfume over funk for a month. That ain't gonna work type of stuff, right? Yeah, but the black woman has always been very refined. And listen, that's not a dig to that woman. I think it's a cute story and stuff, but it's just really to remind us as black women, yes, we are very refined, which is why we need to act like it always. Whenever we go out in public or wherever it is, even to the mailbox, we need to always act dignified and refined. And to me, that purse story just kind of symbolizes that as a reminder. Yes, black women are refined. We are dope and dynamic and all of that. And so I'm glad that woman realized that and didn't have a problem getting on her social media and saying that. She said, "I'll never be that refined." Well, it's like you could try, you could try to emulate it, and it'd be hard to do because it's just kind of something that was instilled and birthed in us as black women. But to me, as I said, more than anything about her, it should be a reminder to us as black women. They are watching us. We are the standard and we need to always act in that manner, right? Not because we're trying to influence them, but we are trying to influence ourselves and our daughters and everybody else. But yeah, we've all heard that story. Don't put your purse on the floor. It's going to make your money low. And we know we don't want no low money, right? It's a superstition, obviously, but yeah, I get it. I'm not going to be putting my purse on the floor to find out. So anyway, y'all let me know what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.